Hello everyone, welcome to another series of today's GK. Let's begin with previous day's practice question. Question was, Global Risk Report is published by which of the following? World Economic Forum, International Organization for Standardization, United Nations Office for Disaster Risk Reduction, or United Nations Environment Programme. The correct answer is option A, World Economic Forum. The Global Risk Report is an annual study published by the World Economic Forum ahead of the forum's annual meeting in Davos, Switzerland. The 18th edition of Global Risk Report 2023 seeks that the world be prepared for natural disasters and extreme weather events in the next 2 years. The report has highlighted the cost of living crisis as the biggest short-term risk facing the world right now, with climate change as the biggest long-term threat. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Now let's begin today's session. First question is, Logistic Performance Index is released by which of the following? World Trade Organization, International Labour Organization, World Bank, or International Monetary Fund? The correct answer is option C, World Bank. Recently, India climbed 6 places on Logistic Performance Index or LPI. The Logistics Performance Index is published by the World Bank. India has moved 6 places up on the LPI 2023, now ranking 38th in the 139 countries index. The LPI is an interactive benchmarking tool created to help countries identify the challenges and opportunities they face in their performance on trade logistics and what they can do to improve their performance. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, consider the following statements regarding the LIFE movement. 1. It was introduced to engage individuals in mitigating the adverse effects of climate change. 2. It was launched on the occasion of UNFCCC COP25. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option A, 1 only. Recently, during an event organized by the Ministry of Earth Sciences to celebrate World Earth Day, the Union Minister of State Independent Charge, Science and Technology reiterated the LIFE, that is Lifestyle for Environment movement, launched earlier by the Prime Minister. The mission of LIFE, that is Lifestyle for the Environment, was introduced to engage individuals in mitigating the adverse effects of climate change. Hence, statement 1 is correct. It was introduced on the occasion of UNFCCC COP26. Hence, statement 2 is not correct. The mission also plans to create a global army of environment enthusiasts who shall be known as pro-planet people, committed to adopting and promoting environment-friendly lifestyles. Therefore, option A is the correct answer. Next question is, with reference to Asia Pacific Leaders Conclave on Malaria Elimination, consider the following statements. 1. It was organized by the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare in partnership with the Asia Pacific Leaders Malaria Alliance or APLMA. 2. It aims to reaffirm political commitment to galvanize action for malaria elimination by 2030. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare organized the Asia Pacific Leaders Conclave on Malaria Elimination in New Delhi in partnership with the Asia Pacific Leaders Malaria Alliance or APLMA. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The conclave aims to reaffirm political commitment to galvanize action for malaria elimination by 2030. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Among the 11 countries that are part of the WHO's High Burden to High Impact initiative, only India has reported decline in malaria cases during the height of the COVID-19 pandemic. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is, with reference to Kasturi Cotton, consider the following statements. 1. The Cotton Corporation of India Limited and the Cotton Textiles Export Promotion Council have entered into an agreement to promote the Kasturi cotton. 2. The Kasturi Cotton India brand was launched by Government of India on World Cotton Day 2020. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, the Union Minister of Textiles, Commerce and Industry noted the progress in the project on traceability, certification and branding of Kasturi Cotton India. The Cotton Corporation of India Limited and the Cotton Textiles Export Promotion Council have entered into an agreement to promote the Kasturi cotton and indigenous branded cotton globally. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The Ministry of Textiles had announced the Kasturi Cotton India brand of cotton on the eve of World Cotton Day on 7th October 2020, by which Indian cotton was endowed with a brand and a logo that represents whiteness, softness, purity, luster, and Indianness. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is regarding Lockbit ransomware. Which of the following statements is or are true? 1. This is the first major ransomware to specifically target Apple computers. 2. It is designed to infiltrate victims' systems and encrypt important files and demand payment in exchange for decrypting them. 2. The virus is categorized as a cryptovirus due to its request for payment in cryptocurrency to decrypt the file on the victim's device. Select the correct answer using the code given below. 1 only, 1 and 3 only, 2 and 3 only, or 1, 2 and 3. The correct answer is option D, 1, 2 and 3. Recently, the cyber criminals have developed new ransomware encryptors designed to target Mac OS devices. This makes it the first major ransomware operation to specifically target Apple computers. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The ransomware is designed to infiltrate victims' systems and encrypt important files and demand payment in exchange for decrypting them. Hence, statement 2 is true. The virus is categorized as a cryptovirus due to its request for payment in cryptocurrency to decrypt the files on the victim's device. Hence, statement 3 is also true. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is consider the following statements regarding the Urban 20. 1. It is a city diplomacy initiative that brings together cities from G20 member states. 2. For the year 2023, it is chaired by the city of Ahmedabad. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2. The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Recently, Bengaluru hosted a conference to help cities mainstream climate action. It was part of a series of events organized during India's G20 presidency under the ambit of the Urban 20 or U20. Urban 20 is a city diplomacy initiative that brings together cities from G20 member states under a common framework to discuss global economic, climate and development issues. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The U20 initiative is permanently convened by the C40 cities and United Cities and local governments under the leadership of a chair city that changes each year. It is chaired this year by the city of Ahmedabad. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Next question is Urja Ganga project is an initiative of which of the following ministries or institutions? Ministry of Power, Ministry of New and Renewable Energy, Ministry of Jal Shakti, or Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. The correct answer is option D, Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas. Recently, the Prime Minister praised the completion of Bihar portion of Barauni-Guwahati pipeline under Pradhan Mantri Urja Ganga project. The project is also known as Jagdishpur, Haldia and Bokaro Dhamra pipeline project. The project was launched under the Ministry of Petroleum and Natural Gas and it is being implemented by GAIL. It was launched in 2016 and will cater to the energy requirements of 5 states, namely Uttar Pradesh, Bihar, Jharkhand, Odisha and West Bengal. The 7 main station cities include Varanasi, Patna, Bokaro, Jamshedpur, Kolkata, Ranchi, Bhubaneswar and Cuttack as the major beneficiaries of the project. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Next question is, in the context of the Indian defense sector, which one of the following best describes the term BMD interceptor seen in the news? Medium power radars, ballistic missile defense, sea-to-surface coast missile, or anti-tank guided missile? The correct answer is option B, ballistic missile defense. Recently, India has successfully conducted a maiden flight trial of a sea-based endo-atmospheric interceptor missile off the coast of Odisha. The missile test was conducted by the Defense Research and Development Organization and the Indian Navy. The purpose of the trial was to engage and neutralize a hostile ballistic missile threat, thereby elevating India into the elite club of nations having naval BMD capability. Therefore, option B is the correct answer. Next question is, which of the following has developed and launched a portal e-Gram Swaraj? Ministry of Rural Development, Ministry of Agriculture, Ministry of Tribal Affairs, or Ministry of Panchayati Raj? The correct answer is option D, Ministry of Panchayati Raj. Recently, the Prime Minister Narendra Modi inaugurated the integrated e-Gram Swaraj and GEM portal for public procurement at the Panchayat level. The Ministry of Panchayati Raj has launched e-Gram Swaraj, a user-friendly web-based portal to strengthen e-governance in Panchayati Raj institutions across the country. It aims to bring in better transparency in decentralized planning, progress reporting, and work-based accounting. Therefore, option D is the correct answer. Last question is with reference to Article 368. Consider the following statements. 1. An amendment of the Constitution can be initiated only by the introduction of a bill for the purpose in either House of Parliament, Lok Sabha and Rajya Sabha, and not in the state legislatures. 2. Each house must pass the bill separately. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? The correct answer is option C, both 1 and 2. Article 368 of the Indian Constitution deals with the amendment of the Constitution. An amendment of the Constitution may be initiated only by the introduction of a bill for the purpose in either House of Parliament only. Hence, statement 1 is correct. The bill must be passed by a total majority irrespective of vacancies or absentees and by a majority not less than 2/3 of people present and voting by both the houses. Hence, statement 2 is correct. Therefore, option C is the correct answer. Now it's time for the practice question. Consider the following statements regarding World Malaria Day 2023. 1. It is celebrated every year on 25th April. 2. The theme of this year is Time to Deliver Zero Malaria. Invest, Innovate, Implement. Which of the statement or statements given above is or are correct? 1 only, 2 only, both 1 and 2, or neither 1 nor 2? Send the answer of this question in the comment section. Stay tuned for the next episode. Thanks for watching.